तुम लोग बहुत ताड़ाहुड़ा कर रही हो मिर्जा को मारने। मुझे मालूम है आपको।
Horrible, you're so base.
पर जो तुम मानने
अच्छा ये शशांक
when
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to share this very interesting Indian movie that I just recently watched, and I just had to come here and share it with you guys because it's actually very interesting. Not the fact that only there is actually like this whole lesbian love affair situation that has a very big impact in the movie. And I also wanted to say like this movie was super underrated when it was released, so I just had to come here and put it out there just in case any of you haven't watched it yet. But before we get into further details and actually discuss everything that happened between, in this case, between Kisha and Hannah, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts down below in the comments if you have watched your movie and what is your personal opinion in it. Because, like I always say, your opinion does matter, and I really do value all of your feedback. So drop your opinion down below in the comments, and let's get right into further details. Because to be honest, I will highly rate this movie a strong 7.5 out of a 10, and I will explain my reasons why. So basically, the movie follows Kisha. She is an operative at the Indian spy agency known as REAW. She is assigned to track down the mole selling India defense secrets out, while all along grabbing with her dual identity as a spy and a lover as well. And not only that, as a mother as well, where she also has a son and she feels like she's not a very good mother to her son. And her ex-husband is actually a very good man, that takes care of their son, who's always very present there. So she has this dual in being, a professional and also trying to be a mother and a lover at the same time, which is very difficult for her. And on the other hand, we have Hannah. Hannah, she is a new trainer at this agency that in this case Krishna works at. She was assigned to eliminate Bangladesh governor just before the election, and she basically uses her beauty in order to get closer to the governor, but obviously things didn't go as planned, unfortunately. But there's a whole rollback on how the two actually got in contact with one another, and how in this case Krisha and Hannah got close to one another. So basically, Krisha and Hannah, they came together because Hannah actually went to Krisha to look for a job. She said, hey, like I have a lot of important information. I have very good contacts out there that can help you with the case that you are building and trying to find the mole. I know contacts, I know people, I know how to get into places and situations. All I need is for you to hire me because I need money in order, to help my father out with his treatment because he's very ill. At the beginning, you can see that Krisha, she was basically against it because she knew the danger that she will be putting Hannah in, but she still needed Hannah to be there because in this case, she needed to train Hannah, but she also needed to let Hannah know that she doesn't want her to be part of the agency. She just wants her to be like her informative, but not actually be part of the agency and go under missions because she knew the dangers that they will bring Hannah to. So as things progress, you can basically see that in this case, once there's an example of a situation that happened, that in this case Hannah, she didn't show up to training, and of course Kesha, she was worried that something might have happened to her. So she basically went to her house, and of course Hannah explained the reason why she didn't go to training that day is because she had to look after her father, and also she didn't go because she felt like somebody was following her. So in trying to avoid them finding out that she's working and training with, in this case Kesha's agency, she has decided not to go to training. So during that whole encounter, in this case at Hannah's house, they actually had this very cute moment where they actually end up hooking up. But not only that, you can see that, at the beginning, Hannah was the one who made the first move. And of course, Kesha, she kind of pushed her away. But later on, she was like, okay, let's do it. And they did it, yeah, at this very cute moment. So they were like, they hooked up, but they were not lovers, but they had like, there was an emotional and also like protection, feeling towards one another. So later on, when in this case, you can clearly see that, Kesha actually ends up finding out that Hannah have decided to take the job to become a spy, in this case to go under the job that is to eliminate the governor. So you can see that Krisha in this case, she wasn't happy with Hannah's decision because first and foremost she felt betrayed because she told her, hey, I'm gonna help you with your father's situation, but like you can't join the agency, like it's very risky, you can basically get in a very dangerous situation. And unfortunately this is exactly what happened, so you can see that in this case Hannah, she went undercover, and during this mission that she had, obviously when it comes comes to the governor. She actually got eliminated by the governor in a public event, and nobody did anything, to help her out. And of course, at that moment, you can see that Grisha, she was basically grieving because she was thinking back to the mission, because now she's trying to take the governor down. So she is also like doing it in this case for Heena, because she knows like she has to, bring this whole, criminal as agency spies down, because she have lost someone that's very dear to her, Heena, who got eliminated. So now it's also like a somehow a revenge mission for her. But it's very difficult for her, because it's very difficult for, in this case, for Grisha to balance, her professional, her revenge, and her love life as well. So it's just a whole lot going on when it comes to her. So as the mission progresses, in order to get revenge, you can see the flashbacks between her in this case and, Hannah's love affair that they had. Not a love affair, but I would say this connection that the two had. It's like her, she was just remembering every single day about Hannah. How did they come to this point? What happened previously to this whole situation, and how everything is playing out. So it was just a whole lot of an emotional ride for her going on. Also trying to be a good mother, also feeling like she can be there for her son as much as she wants to, also at the same time thinking about Hannah constantly and not being very happy with her life decisions and choices, and also trying to save this other girl who's also going through, something that also can also put her in danger as well. So she doesn't want her to happen the same thing that happened to Hannah. So it's a whole lot going on. So me personally, the reason why I would rate this movie a strong 7.5 is because I really wanted to see a little bit more of Grisha and Hannah, when it comes to this, affair love, affair connection that they were building. I feel like it was getting to that point because the movie is like 2 hours and 30 minutes long. It's a very long movie. So I was expecting a little bit more of them together, but unfortunately, you can basically see that it's just like Grisha getting flashbacks on how she got to this point, in this whole investigation that she's in. So it's kind of very, very, very complex, but I can say that, the moments that they had together was cute, was intense. You could feel the chemistry. You could feel that, there was something like there between them. So I wouldn't say it was all bad at all. The only negative for me was that I wanted to see a little bit more of them together. That's about it. But in general, the movie is good. Like, if you really are like good. But I obviously had to watch it with subtitles. And if you guys don't know, the movie is actually available to watch on Netflix. So if you guys are interested in going to watch the movie, it's available on Netflix depending on your location, and it's actually called Khufiya. Yes, Khufiya. I will spell it out. Basically, it's Khufiyya. Khufiyya, and it's available on Netflix. Khufiya. I'm so sorry if I misspelled the name. I will try to get it right, but if I don't, my bad. But yeah, good movie. Good movie. It's a spy, action, drama, mystery, a little bit of everything, a little bit of romance, a little bit of family, a little bit of trying to do the right thing, a little bit of career, a little bit of emotion, a little bit of revenge, a little bit of queerness as well. So a little bit of everything. Highly recommend it, you guys. I would highly recommend anyone to go ahead and go watch it. It definitely is not a disappoint. So please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And once again, thank you so much for all the love and all the support. It definitely doesn't go, unseen. And I hope I see you guys again at the next video, and goodbye.